good. I got married last year. That was cool. You don't have to do that. Please, I'm here. I love her very much. My wife is part Asian, so I've been trying to learn Chinese, and she hates it because she's Korean. But it's not all about her, you know? Maybe it's just for me. I really get it. I love her so much. The hardest part in our relationship so far, for me at least, has been proposing, you know, because it sucks. No one tells you that part. You know, because it's so much stress for the dude, and it's a surprise to the girl, and you can't ruin the surprise. But I wish you could at least tell them, like, behave today. Because it's going to be weird if we fight in the morning. And then that evening, I'm like, you know what? Let's do this forever. Yeah, the way the vein popped out of your neck, that's how I do. So that was annoying. It was also just so much stress because I proposed internationally, right? So and I hired a photographer, but I couldn't text her because we were in a different country. So I just had to plan this proposal like a heist in the 1300s. Just talking to this lady, I'm like, all right, we'll be by the bridge at sundown. Stay in the shadows and take your shot. Like, it was so much stress, you know? Because I told her to be discreet, yeah, right? I want it to be a surprise, you know? And I get to the right spot at the right time, and I look out to see if I can find someone with a fancy camera, and I can't find this lady, right? So I'm like, all right, she's either amazing at her job and being very discreet, or she's awful at her job. And she is not here, right? But I couldn't risk that and risk not having photos of this, right? So once in a lifetime thing, I wanted the photos. And randomly, there just happened to be a small Mexican family there. And I asked the mom in Spanish, because my wife doesn't speak Spanish, she's dumb. I asked this lady, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna propose, can you please take some photos? And she's like, yeah, she gets so excited, right? So I'm like, perfect, you're gonna take photos. I propose, I pop the question, she cries, all this stuff, she takes a lot of photos, it turned out great. And then afterwards I realized the photographer I hired was not there, right? Well, they showed up 30 minutes later, which you can't do at a proposal. Dude, if I'm still on a knee after half an hour, I'm not proposing, I'm convincing. I'm like, come on, take something, let's go, let's do it, come on. It's not good, right? So those are the only photos I have now from this random lady, right? And it turned out great. She took a bunch of great photos in a little video. I thought it was amazing, right? But I did think it was funny that even in a different country, across the ocean, I still had to get a Mexican immigrant to do your job. What are the odds of that? How could you not love Mexicans? They rule. I am one, some kind of self-serving, but you got my point. I liked it. The photos turned out great. We got engaged, we got married. It's very exciting. We're talking about kids now. We want to adopt kids. She's part Korean, so we're going to adopt a kid from Korea, and then we're going to adopt a kid from Mexico, and that's going to be the one I like. All right, some of you laugh, so because I'm really seriously. I'm joking. I like them both. I love one of them. But I like them both. I just hope eventually we become friends, you know? Because, you know, when you're like a kid, you like your parents, and you're an angsty teen, and you don't like your parents. But then you get older, and you like them again, right? It's strange. My mom's one of my good friends now, right? Which is weird, because she's the only childhood bully I still talk to. Like, what a shift in our relationship. Just be friends with someone that beat you up for 13 years. You know, she's like, you want to get lunch? I'm like, I think I need therapy, but yeah, let's do this. She's cool, man. She's very supportive of me doing this, which is a weird job to support, you know? This is a strange job, you know? It's a fun job, though. I used to have a lot of other jobs. I used to work at Chipotle. You guys ever work with people? Yeah, doesn't it suck? Dude, people suck. It's crazy. I was working there, and this lady comes in and just looks at me, just goes, hey, do you speak English? I need someone that speaks English. And I'm like, dude, how authentic do you think this Chipotle is? We only hire recent immigrants here. Do you do that at every restaurant? Just go to Panda Express, like, oh my god. All these black teenagers know Chinese? That's not how the world works. Right, but she walks in and she's like, do you speak English? And obviously I'm like, un poquito, no mucho. Yeah, because I'm not helping her, right? And she gets mad. She's pretty upset, you know. She's like, go back there and get me someone that doesn't speak Spanish. I was like, okay, I don't know why you think if I don't know English, I know what you just yelled at me. But okay, Right? I went back and she said get someone that doesn't speak Spanish, which is a poor choice of words. Because it's a restaurant in New York City, we all speak Spanish. Right? We just also speak English. So I went back and no one helped her for like 20 minutes. And she just got mad and left, and we all just ha 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 and ja ja ja. Just good. Had a good time, you know?